All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be talking about the 5-1 Detroit Lions. They've now rattled off 4 straight victories this afternoon on the road, taking down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20-6. I know we say this every single week, but folks, it's literally the tip of the iceberg. That's what's so scary about this team. The defense did not allow a touchdown this afternoon. They were without Jahmyr Gibbs. David Montgomery ends up getting injured. They ran 22 times for only 40 yards, averaging 1.8 yards per carry. But Mr. Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions offense and their defense said, we're all set. Yeah, maybe we're missing some important pieces like Jahmyr Gibbs, Brian Branch, David Montgomery going down, but no excuses. We got to win. And that's exactly what they did today. Once again, man, I know we're saying this every single week. It's the tip of the iceberg. This is one of the best football teams in the last 10 or so regular season weeks in the entire National Football League. Jared Goff, 353 yards, 2 touchdowns, more importantly, 0 interceptions. This team complements each other so freaking nicely. I mean, it's just, I'm genuinely speechless. But then again, we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions in tonight's video. But before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. If you guys want more Lions content, let me know down below. But either way, we're going to be posting a couple videos a week. Let's try and get this video to 250 likes. That would mean the absolute world to me. So every time I've been watching the Detroit Lions in the past month or so, 20-6 road victory against a great defense, a top 10 undisputed defense in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last weekend, 42 points against the Carolina Panthers. The week before that, against my Green Bay Packers on the road, 34 points. The week before that, 20-6 victory against the Atlanta Falcons. I genuinely don't think this team has hit their stride. And that's what's so terrifying about it. And it feels redundant because we're talking about this every single week. Now, I know teams have bad weeks. The Philadelphia Eagles lost today. Regardless, man, I think Detroit needs to be, San Francisco also lost today. I think Detroit needs to be included in the top of the NFC conversations. And as far as national media is concerned, I don't think it will happen until next week when you take on the Baltimore Ravens on the road. But that's neither here nor there. Detroit Lions, the players, the coaching staff, the fans, they don't care about that. They just want to see wins. And that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, Detroit's literally, they're just winning football games, but they're winning games in a just different degree that we've seen in previous successful Lions seasons. It's just physically, guys, not even close. I mean, they're just outclassing. They're outsmarting. They're out-talenting. They're just better than these football teams that they're playing against. I'm a huge Tampa Bay Buccaneers supporter. I live down here in Southwest Florida. You guys know I'm from Chicago. Tampa Bay's a great freaking defense. I love my misfit Baker Mayfield. They made the dude look like a scrub today. 19 of 37, 206 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. They held Tampa Bay's offense to 0 touchdowns and a whopping 6 freaking points. Rushing game, Tampa Bay ran it 16 times for 46 yards and 2.9 yards per carry. Now, folks, if you didn't watch today's game, or if, casual fans, NFL media, whatever it is, you're taking a look at the box score, I mean, you got to watch these games, dude. This is a lethal defense. It's a lethal defense. And we've talked about it all season. We've talked about it all off season. Guys, they're missing important pieces. CJ Gardner-Johnson going down early in the season. Emmanuel Mosley comes back, tears his ACL. The Brian Branch. Inconvenient and unfortunate injuries. It's literally just next man up. I want to say right now, 4 minutes into the video, shout out to freaking Will Harris. I just want to shout out Will freaking Harris right now because the dude can play. That's the mentality right now, offensively, defensively, with the Detroit Lions and what Dan Campbell has cooked up and what he's crafting up with this team. It's next man up. Alex Anzalone, Kirby Joseph. We know my man Aiden Hutchinson. Now, if you were to just take a look at the stats, the Detroit Lions this afternoon only had 1 sack. Baker Mayfield had no time to throw the entire game. He had no time to throw the entire game. Detroit dominated time of possession 36 minutes to 23 minutes. More importantly, the Lions were efficient. I know they were without Jahmyr Gibbs. I know David Montgomery ends up getting injured. You only scored 20 points, but you still won. This game did not feel close at any point in the game. Even in the first quarter when the score was only 3-0 Detroit third down conversions 9-16. We've talked about the third quarter woes. They put up a touchdown in the third quarter. They are just doing what they need to do. No, it's not perfect. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. We say this all the time on this channel. Let's say you have a team that finishes 11-6, right? Regardless of how you start, your team finishes 11-6. Let's say you start 1-5 versus 5-1. I mean, the thing about Detroit is they have yet to hit the momentum. You look at on the record, on paper, a Detroit Lions 5-1 team, you're thinking, all right, they're red hot right now. They're going to fizzle and just relax as the season goes on. And that's not the vibe I've gotten from the Detroit Lions in the last 4 games. Every single one of those games we mentioned, Atlanta, Green Bay, Carolina, Tampa Bay this afternoon, they're leaving stuff on the freaking table, which is absolutely terrifying. If I told a Lions fan before this game started against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, your rushing unit will rush for 22 carries for 40 yards, averaging 1.8 yards per carry, you'd tell me they're just not going to win that football game. They won it convincingly. Jared Goff, we talked about it all offseason. The dude's a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League, and he made that known not only like last season, the first couple of games this season. He made it very known against the very above average Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense this afternoon. 30-44, 353 yards, and 2 touchdowns, and more importantly, 0 interceptions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, in his 3rd season, 12 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown. I know my man Sam Laporta had some issues today. He's dealing with some injuries. 4 catches for 36 yards. Josh Reynolds, 3 catches for 50 yards. But then we're going to implement my X factor, my kind of just player I have in my back pocket. And yes, as I'm sure a lot of you are thinking right now, his name is Jameson Williams. Now, when I take a look at the Detroit Lions offense, it's not as if they're missing something. It's not like they're missing a piece. What Jameson Williams does and what he did today on his 2 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown on that 45-yard bomb and the beautiful catch, the beautiful throw, the beautiful execution, he gives them pop. He gives them juice. But keep in mind, they already have pop. They already have juice with Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta. Jameson Williams is literally, in my opinion, the difference maker for the Detroit Lions as the season progresses. As we're saying, this team, more importantly, their offense, because defensively they're kind of like just killing it no matter who they're playing. When Jameson Williams gets fully implemented into this Detroit Lions offense, oh my freaking goodness. Once you get a healthy Jahmyr Gibbs, oh my freaking goodness. Folks, it's a long season. Detroit's sitting at 5-1 right now, and they have so much freaking left in the tank. Now, that's it for tonight. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Lions fans, give me a grade on today's game down below in the comment section. As always, we're posting a couple of Lions videos every single week. I appreciate you guys so much. Love the support. You guys are seriously changing my life. I appreciate it so much. Seriously, words cannot describe it. I don't even know how to explain it. I can't explain it. I'm speechless. Great win today. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll get into some deeper dives for this Detroit Lions victory as the week progresses. Peace.